If in the previous video, the Nile crocodile spread terror with terrifying ambushes under the water, then this time, we follow the fragile but brave steps of the Thomson's antelope, a small prey that never surrenders to fate. How do you think a tiny creature like the Thomson's gazelle survives in the dangerous savannah? The answer lies in its relentless running. Subscribe to follow this extraordinary journey. In the vast, endless grasslands of East Africa, where blue sky meets arid land in a never-ending gaze, Thomson's gazelles are a small but indispensable note in the wild symphony of the Serengeti and Masai Mara. Thomson's gazelle is not a large animal. Standing just 60-90 centimeters tall at the shoulder and weighing no more than 35 kilograms, the equivalent of a medium-sized dog, they seem to melt into the grass when standing still. Their compact bodies, long legs, and well-muscled bodies allow them to perform impressive speed jumps. The main coat color is yellow-brown, the belly is white, and the most prominent is the black stripe running along both sides of the flank, a sign that clearly distinguishes it from other antelope species. Large eyes, erect ears, a keen nose, and sensitive sensory organs allow it to detect movement from a distance, a key factor for survival. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, please comment number 2. Yet, it is from that small and resilient figure that the Thomson's gazelle has done something extraordinary, a small step on nature's great journey, keeping the savannah moving, alive, and balanced. This small antelope is found mainly in the open plains of Tanzania and Kenya. They prefer low, grassy areas. Where it is easy to observe enemies and convenient to move. Thomson's gazelles do not need dense forests or dangerous heights. Their survival is tied to parched plains and seasonal rains. The leaps of this antelope can reach speeds of 60-65 kilometers per h, faster than a motorbike running in the middle of the city. It's not just about running fast, it's about running strategically. The constant, agile zigzag movements help them escape spectacular chases from cheetahs or African wild dogs. Their habits live in herds, sometimes just a few individuals, sometimes hundreds moving together. Each herd is usually led by an adult male who protects the territory. However, it is the female who is the soul of the herd. When the female moves, the male is forced to follow. It is a testament to the social structure that is flexible and not entirely dependent on power. During migration, they join herds with other species, such as wildebeest or zebra, forming animal rivers, a typical image of each migration season. It is during this migration journey that small steps come together to form a large wave, bringing life through nature's harshest challenges. Thomson's gazelles are not only potential prey for predators, but also maintainers of ecosystems. By grazing on low-lying grasses, they promote plant regeneration while keeping the ground from becoming too dense, making it easier for other species to move around and observe. Without claws or long fangs, the Thomson's gazelle still survives, thanks to its quick reflexes, high sociality, and especially its strong will to live. Every individual is born ready to stand up in a few minutes and run in a few hours, a survival instinct programmed in the blood and flesh. While the running steps of Thomson's gazelles paint a vivid start to the journey of the savannah, on another side of this vast land, another image appears, graceful but no less powerful, the cheetah, the silent speed warrior of Africa. Without roaring or shadowing the grasslands, the cheetah conquers the savannah with exquisite speed and cold precision. When an antelope misses a step, just one lunge is enough to make a distance of several dozen meters disappear as if it never existed. With speeds of up to 100 kilometers per h in a matter of seconds, the cheetah is proof that on the savannah, sometimes speed is absolute power. But life in the wild is not just about chasing. When the sunlight touches the edge of the grass and the wind begins to blow the scent of cool water from afar, nature opens up a new space, where water and life intertwine like an invitation. Leave the arid grasslands and enter the Okavango Delta, southern Africa's largest wetland. Here, there is no longer the sound of antelopes' hooves or the rustling of cheetahs, but the slow, steady breathing of giant creatures, African elephants. Herds of elephants cross the clear water, their ears flapping in the wind, their trunks raised to probe the path, and each step moving slowly as if telling time, "Here, there is no need to rush." It is the presence of elephants, animals with enduring memories and high community spirit that creates stillness in the movement of the Okavango. While the Okavango is gentle in the sunset, as the water shimmers reflecting the footsteps of elephants at the edge of the forest, another sound begins to echo, alternating footsteps, quick, decisive, but not hurried. It's the zebra, black and white streaks weaving through the chaos of the wild. Although they do not possess fangs and claws like lions, nor sharp horns or superior speed, zebras survive thanks to their alertness and sharp observation. Each individual is a drumbeat in the symphony of the herd, alert, quick to react, and running when necessary. It is this wordless solidarity, combined with their clever black and white stripes camouflaged among the grass, that helps them overcome ambushes at the water's edge, where predators can hide in any shade. And as night fell, the one who had been waiting for the opportunity began to move. The moon had just risen above the horizon when the hyenas began their journey. With a tightly organized social system, the eerie laughter was not a challenge, but a communication signal. They don't need the breakneck speed of cheetahs nor the overwhelming strength of lions. Instead, persistence, coordination, and strategy are the keys to survival. A group can stalk prey for miles, waiting for the weak to fall behind, then take them down in an unexpected way. In the dark, where all senses are heightened, hyenas keep the pace, no randomness, no rush. And then, as the sky turned to the dim gray of dawn, the giraffes gently appeared as if they had been there all along. They neither flee nor actively confront. They simply find peace in the height and slow pace of life that encompasses every movement on the steppe. When necessary, a powerful kick with the hind leg can scare off any predator. But often, a long look and a few turns are enough to avoid danger. Among larger, stronger, fiercer animals, the Thomson's gazelle is the embodiment of endurance, of the indomitable spirit. Its small steps not only help it escape, but also keep the savannah in rhythm, like a living heart that never stops beating. On the journey of life, it is not the biggest who goes the farthest. Sometimes it is the small ones, but constantly moving forward, who write the longest and most lasting chapters of nature.